guys, good morning. It's your inner chakras. Welcome back to my channel. Feeling a little better, still under the weather, but feeling a little better. So let's ground, guys. We're gonna kind of chit chat today a little bit, right? With these divine masculine decks. You see, this is the Price is Right. All right, guys, let's ground just a little bit. I haven't done this in a while. Maybe I need it. Maybe I need to ground before I start talking about these masculines. Whew. Maybe I needed it. Maybe my soul needed it. I needed it. I noticed I haven't been doing it lately. I think what happened is, guys, I started getting online and doing this tarot, and then I've been losing me, right? I need to ground me and get me back. It's like I'm giving out so much energy. Sometimes I think that's how you get sick too. It could be like a spiritual cold. But I'm on it nonetheless, and you don't want to fling yourself back into it. But that could happen because you're interacting with so much energies, and I think sometimes I get drained when I do personals, and I think you all don't realize it, but I'm getting like 30 emails a day for personals. And if I did 30 personals a day, I couldn't do shit else. So that's a lot. So I try to narrow it down to about 4 to 5 personals a day because it's just so much energy. You know, it's just a lot. But I enjoy it. It's just sometimes I just got to pull back. And I guess Spirit made me pull back. He said, you're sick. Stop. You're sick. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's just ground one more time for these masculines and let's talk about them, right? This may be a long video. I don't know. But this is the quartz and the tourmaline crystals together. So I put it on there. That way we can get clarity and protection at the same damn time. All right, guys. So, I see in the comments, like a lot of people, like this journey, the divine, okay, if you consider yourself a divine feminine, divine masculine, or if you consider yourself on this journey, like a twin flame journey, soulmate connection, however you see it, if you feel energetically connected to someone, this conversation is for you. Because I know, I read in some of the comments, like some people, their divine masculine has come back. Some people, he has not. Some people say he's immature. Some people say he's still playing games. And that is true. Because this connection here with the divine masculine, they have to awaken to this. They have to awaken to this journey. They have to kind of grow into it and then realize what it is, for what it is. So that's why we have this divine masculine deck, the magic of the divine masculine. So, guys, if you know where you place in your relationship, you will know. I can pull one card and you'll know if that's your masculine or not, okay? So let's just see where your masculine is. I'm going to try to explain it with each card as I go. Holy Spirit, holy angels, for the collective that needs to receive this message. This is where your masculine is at this time. Divine feminines, this is for you. Karmics, this is for you. Because he too is your divine masculine, right? Let's just get it right and make that shit clear. All right, guys. So this is for the divine masculine in your life. Know your person. Every card is not your man. Could be. Could be. But let's just see what space he is in with you. Holy Spirit, holy angels, put your energies in, guys. Let's see where your masculine is with you and where he is with himself in regards to this twin flame connection. Some masculines won't even step up to it and they'll just bow out. How are they feeling about this connection? Holy Spirit. Okay, somebody's masculine likes to do simple things with the people he loves, including his divine feminine. He takes pleasure in surprising his divine feminine with new experiences. So, guys, is your divine masculine, is he like, does he surprise you all the time? Has he surprised you? Does he do the sneak attack? Like, all of a sudden you get flowers, you get jewelry, you get gifts, you get chocolate just because, you know, like you haven't talked to him in months and then you get a gift. Is that your masculine? Is your masculine energetic? Does he like to do new things, try new restaurants? So this person here, this masculine likes to do things with his divine feminine. Have y'all been trying new things? Honesty. It doesn't matter how much a man loves you. If he can't be honest with you, it's important to have a relationship that is built on honesty in order to establish trust in relationship. So this here, guys, Spirit is telling you that if your masculine isn't honest with you, it doesn't matter how much a man loves you. If he can't be honest with you, it's important to have a relationship that is built on honesty. So Spirit is saying here that if your masculine is constantly lying to you, you don't have to stay in that connection. You too can bow out. You don't have to stay in that connection. If he's a liar, he's a liar. If he lies too much and it's to the point where you just can't get past it, you don't have to stay in that connection. It is all but a matter of surrendering to the universal flow, obeying the universal laws, setting intentions, and detaching from any specific outcome. So for some of you, the masculine and you both need to surrender. You need to surrender to Spirit, and you need to obey Spirit. And Spirit is telling you that you need to set your intentions. You know how I tell you all the time you need to detach from your masculine? Because I say when you detach, that makes his energy come towards you, because he's like, well, damn, sunshine don't care no more, you know? So it's like, pull your energy back and don't worry about what this outcome is going to be. Don't worry about it. Always constantly wondering, pondering, thinking about what the outcome is going to be will keep your masculine at a distance. So your masculine is telling you, he said, stop worrying about what the outcome is going to be. He said, worry about you. As long as he follows his purpose, as long as he won't let anyone distract him. Distractions are everywhere in the 3D reality. But a man who is firm in his energies and his purpose can shrug them off with a smile. So this takes strength from the masculine. This has to be a masculine that is awakened. This has to be a masculine that is unmoved by outside interferences. This is a masculine that is 100% into you. And it's hard to get there because there's so many distractions. Distractions are everywhere. Maybe this divine masculine is distracted. Maybe he's been distracted right now by a lot of things that's going on in his life. Do you know what's going on with your masculine? What's distracting him? Talk to him. Masculine, we're not doing all that. Not at the same time. You got me. Okay. He compromises. He's leading with his heart instead of his head. Selflessness is one of the many important early signs of a good relationship that's blooming. All right, guys. So is your masculine, does he compromise with you? Is he leading with his heart instead of his head? Like, is he being selfless? Is he helping you care for yourself? Like, okay, here's a good example. For me, I was sick for like the past, 3 days? Still a little down. Okay. Is my masculine calling and texting me, checking up on me, asking me, do I need anything? You know, is he being selfless? Is he telling me how to heal? Is he saying, are you taking this? Are you drinking that? Does your masculine, is he taking care of you? You know, being selfless. That means he's putting his foot forward. That means he's trying, you know. And it blooms little by little. And know this, masculines are calculated. They're not going to jump into anything fast. They just won't. They just won't. They just who they are, who they are, who they are. And sometimes the more you chase him, the more he'll run from you because he figures, oh, I got you. Plus, he's also scared of the connection because it's so strong. His courage is not meant to be poured into a knight in shining armor scenario. As the divine masculine knows and always has believed that the divine feminine can save herself. That's why he's not pressed by you call and text, and I haven't seen you. He knows if you are the real divine feminine, he knows how strong you are. And if you are real divine feminine, this connection, like you two had to wake up to it. And if you are awakened to it, you're not shook by it anymore. Like you know him. You know him and you know he's still asleep. And if he has awakened, he still has a long way to go. He has a long way to go and a short time to do it in. But he knows you can save yourself. That's why he's not pressed on this connection as pressed as you are. It's like he sees it for what it is, but he knows if we end up together or not, she's going to be all right. Because he knows your strength. He knows your strength. You're going to be all right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, where are these divine masculines right now? Where do your divine masculine place? These divine masculine needs to know that the universe is providing you with everything that they need to want to create. These masculines needs to have faith and trust in the universal creation powers that is necessary to live in abundance and always be taken care of. So these masculines, they have to believe in the universe. They have to know that the universe will provide for them. And they have to have faith. And a lot of these masculines don't have the faith that you have. They don't have the beliefs that you have. So it's almost like, it's like a tug of war between you and your masculine. So it's like you're chasing, and then he's the runner. And that's what a runner and chaser relationship is. That's what that is. And then the minute you stop, you like, I had enough. You put your foot down. The minute you stop, he turns around. If any of y'all are in this real connection, you can testify to that. You know. Respectful. If a man truly loves you, then he's going to show you and respect you as well. However, if a man loves you for what you were able to do for him, then you probably aren't going to get the same level of respect that you're looking for in return. So guys, know the difference. Is your masculine being respectful to you? Or is your masculine around because of the things that he feels you can do for him? Is your masculine draining you? Does he only come around for sex? Is he coming around to eat your food? Like, is your masculine being respectful? Is your masculine using you? Or are you so caught up in your head that you can't even tell the difference if he's using you or not? Make sure that your masculine is being respectful. Does your masculine ask you for money? Does he take anything from you? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, masculines don't do that. They won't even ask you for money. They have to be really down on their luck. A divine masculine would never take a growth opportunity away from his divine feminine. When that growth is something she personally desires, that will help her reach her goals. So guys, if you're working on a business or anything, or you got a new job and you was going for something, if your masculine is in supportive of you, that's a divine masculine. If you tell your person that you think is your divine masculine, hey, I got this new job, I'm going for this, I'm going to do that, and he tries to talk you out of it, and he tries to bring you down, that's not a divine masculine. Because a divine masculine is going to support you in your endeavors, whether you're going back to school, whether you're doing that, whatever it is you're going for. If it's a growth opportunity for you, your divine masculine will never take that away from you. So if you have a man or a person around you that's talking you out of things, that's not your divine masculine. Unless it's just something just completely off the wall that you shouldn't be doing anyway, your masculine would be supportive. The divine masculine throws away the weakness, strength paradigm, and instead moves toward a role of protector or guardian over the one he loves. So guys, your masculine, he's a protector. He watches over you. He checks in on you. He probably stalks you. You know, we probably call it stalking. He probably calls it something else. You know, so for him, there is no weakness in strength. He's just a protector. No matter what, when it comes to you, your masculine will protect you. So does your masculine protect you? Has he ever protected you? Like, do you know? You can think back. Like, when push comes to shove, is he on your side? When push comes to shove, if you're having a conversation and you say something, is he on your side? Or is he on the side of the person that you're with? I don't know, guys. Let's see. We're just going to see about these masculines. They're all different. They're all different. And then you just see where you place with them. Because it's a journey for these masculines. He accumulates strength, not to make a grab at power, but rather so that his cup overflows and he's able to protect himself and those around him. So this confirms this one again. He wants to protect his divine feminines. He wants to protect the people around him. Like the divine masculine, they protect everybody. A real divine masculine will. They protect everybody. They don't want to hurt anybody. They don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. Even if they got to leave their baby's mama to come to you, they don't want no ill will there. That's a real divine masculine. A real divine masculine completes his circle. He completes his circle. He doesn't want any problems with nobody. He don't want no problem. A fully embodied divine masculine will always communicate his boundaries in words. Does your masculine talk to you? If he's talking to you and he tells you, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship, believe him. Don't push him, because he means that shit. Don't push him. If he tells you how he's feeling, believe him. If he's being honest, believe him. Divine masculines who are still healing and working on themselves may communicate their boundaries through other methods of nonverbal communication. So if your divine masculine isn't talking to you the way that y'all normally do, he's healing. He's probably healing from past hurts. He's healing from a lot of things that he's been going through. And he's still working on himself. So if your masculine isn't talking to you, that's what's going on. But a fully embodied masculine, one that's awake, he will talk to you. He will communicate. And it will be clear. Trust me, I know. They will make it clear. Holy Spirit, holy angels, and all divine masculines aren't divine masculines. Just because you got a man and he's with the girl that he say he doesn't want to be with, that doesn't make him your divine masculine. That just makes him a man with a woman that he says he doesn't want to be with, but he's still with. That doesn't make him a divine masculine. A whole bunch go with this divine masculine thing. It's not, we can't give that title out freely, guys. So you may have a divine masculine, you may not. He has replaced I with we. Is your masculine still going I, or has he doubled up and said we? Because when you get the we, when he's got a future with you on his mind, he's already decided that he has no intentions of letting you go. Does he speak in we's, guys? If he's speaking in we's, you're coming into a connection. If he's still I, if he's what about us and what about this and future that means he's there. He's waking up. Is your masculine there? Y'all talking about that? How far have you gotten in? Holy Spirit, holy angels, masculines, what else? Where are y'all at, masculine? There is a need to learn and how to have faith. It said it up here in one of these other cards up here that this masculine needs to learn how to have faith. And he needs to learn to trust in the universe. It said it right there. So some of these masculines don't have faith. And when you don't have faith, Spirit is not going to bring a divine feminine, a masculine that is not awakened. Because then you've already done your work, feminine. Spirit is not going to do that to you. Spirit's not going to do that to you. This masculine has to awaken. And that doesn't mean sit around and wait for your masculine. No. Because sometimes what'll happen is Spirit will and give you a soulmate. Or give you, give you another divine masculine. You can have several soulmates. You only have one twin flame, right? The term divine feminine, divine masculine, I think we just made that shit up somewhere in the world. I don't know. It just came about. Yeah, it just is. But it is what it is. And everybody is not worthy of that title, guys. We need to say that everybody's not worthy of that title. Somebody's just a boyfriend, an ex, a fiance, this, your love, your baby, whatever you want to call them. You ain't got to call them no divine masculine. Fuck that title, to be quite honest. But here we are nonetheless. We got divine masculines now. It's 2021. We created it. We kept it going. We got divine feminines. We got it going now. Yeah, it's in the world now. The divine masculine uses logic and rationality to ground dreams into reality. Is your masculine a go-getter? Does he just talk, or does he talk and then things come to fruition? Does he do the things that he says he's going to do? If he says, I'm going to do something for you, does he do it? If he say, I'm going to swing by, does he do it? If he say, I'm going back to school, I'm starting this new job, Is he going to do it? If he say, I'm going to coach team basketball, did he do it? Does your masculine speak into the things he wants? You know, does he speak, or he's just like not doing anything? This masculine, he wants to take care of you. When he puts in the efforts to comfort and reassure you, he's saying, I love you, in both word and in deed. So guys, sometimes these masculines are shy. They're kind of shy, they're pulled back. But they'll tell you in different ways. They'll tell you in ways like fluffing your pillow, making your bed, asking you if you want anything to eat, you know, laying close to you, snuggling on the couch. I don't know. Helping you in your yard, telling you, hey, I'll do it for you. He wants to take care of you. He'll ask you, even if he can't be with you, he like ask you how you feeling. You know, have you taken a bath today? Like, you need to relax. Is your masculine doing that for you? But sometimes they don't have to say, I love you. They don't have to say, I love you. Same with you. It's action. Now here we go. As the divine masculine comes into union with his divine feminine, he will feel responsible for her in many ways. So this masculine also knows that when he comes to you, that's a huge responsibility for him. Because if he's a real divine masculine, he will do all those things. He will take care of you. He will compromise for you. He will lead this relationship. And that's why it takes some of these divine masculines a long time to do it, because when they do it, it's real. And some of them are afraid. Because he knows once he comes forward, he's responsible for you. In his mind, in his heart, he's now responsible for you. First of all, we gave him this big ass title. Now he got to live up to that shit. You know, that's kind of fucked up for the masculine too. Because no one's perfect. We're not perfect. No one's perfect. The divine masculine leaves behind the winner-loser paradigm and trades it for courage. So this masculine just has to step into it. I think it said it over there too. He just needs to step into his courage. I keep telling y'all, he's scared. Some of these masculines are scared because he knows once he steps into it, a real divine masculine knows he has to be responsible for you. Whether it's taking care of the house, paying the bills, he wants to be the man of all men. He don't want you to have to ask or need for nothing, even though you have it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about monetarily, just in your heart, like knowing that he's there for you. He's loving you. He's complimenting you. Y'all cooking together. You this and that. You working out together. Like, he wants to be responsible for you in all ways. And that's a big to-do. That's a big to-do. And that's why a lot of marriages don't last. Because we married people that weren't our divine masculine, and they didn't show and prove. They didn't show and prove. That's a huge responsibility. It just is. It's a huge responsibility. And we want it all. We just want it all. We just want it all. I think I made this twice. His courage is not meant to be poured into a knight in shining armor scenario, as the divine masculine knows and always has believed that the divine feminine can save herself. So I made that twice, but you know what? Maybe Spirit told me to tell you again. That if your divine masculine isn't coming, if he hasn't came, he knows you got this. He knows you got this right now. He knows you got this. He knows you got this. What else, masculine? What other messages? Masculines are confident, but not arrogant. Adventurous, but not reckless. So this masculine, he's confident, but he's taking his time. He doesn't want to be reckless. I keep telling y'all, they're afraid. Things have to be right for these masculines. They do things the right way. If he's a real masculine and he's waking up, they also notice injustice and works hard to balance all unfairness as he sees. Remember how I said when it comes to you, the child's mother, the family, any of those connections, a real masculine doesn't want any problems with any of them. He wants all his ducks lined up like this. He doesn't want any problems in his life. And this is him. He wants to lead. He wants all his ducks in a row. No problems. And I think he will try to fix it with the baby's mom, with you, with this, with his mom, his daddy, whoever. He will try to fix it just so it can be cohesive. He doesn't like injustice. He wants balance for all. He doesn't want to leave the baby mama down and out and sad just because he's in love with you. So he's going to try to explain to her, hey, he's going to try to nurture her. Hey, like, hey, we had this time, it just didn't work, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I think sometimes that's what these masculines have to do. This masculine likes to do simple things. He likes adventure. He likes to do simple things with his divine feminine. And he goes, y'all can sit down and just read books. You're reading books, he's watching TV, it's fine. He also calls the shots, builds the empire, yes. But without his partner, he would not be able to create anything of significance. So yeah, these masculines are strong by themselves. However, it will be an empty home without their divine feminine. So he will have a lot of things, a lot of material items, nice cars, nice place, nice home, but he'll be completely empty without his divine feminine. A house is not a home. A house is not a home. If without his divine feminine, he would not be able to create anything of significance. So if you see your divine masculine and his life just isn't coming together and he's fighting this connection, that's why shit's not coming together, because he needs to wake up. Because he doesn't know it, but you're his counterpart. You know, divine masculine doesn't even know that he needs to pull himself out. We're trying to pull you out, masculine. You got to want to do it. You got to want to do it. Spirit is not going to allow this feminine to pull you out. You have to come with. You have to want to. All right, guys, I'm just going to pull a few more. Masculines, all right. When he's in communication with you, when you become a very present part of his day, even when you're apart, it's one of the many signs he's falling for you. Guys, even though you can't see your divine masculine every day, or y'all talking every day, or y'all FaceTiming, or y'all Google, or whatever, Google, whatever, or y'all talking. You know, because if you are, that means you're coming into union. Are you having that? If you're still saying, I haven't talked to him, he's not doing this, he ain't saying nothing, you're not coming into union. So some of those readings aren't for you. So no, he's not coming. Not right now, because he's not awake. But if he's in communication with you, y'all talking, y'all spending time, no matter how far few are in between, y'all really getting things said, you are coming into union, slowly but surely. You're coming into union. Masculines feel vulnerable and grounded. When they are with their divine feminines, they feel vulnerable and they feel grounded. Have you met his family and friends? This masculine wants you to know his family and friends. He's proud to be with you. And he wants his family to fall in love with you too. Has he done that? Have you met his family and friends? Or are you a secret? Think about that as well. Know your connection. Have you met his family and friends? Now, if it's a new connection and, you know, y'all just been around each other for about a couple months or so, whatever, I'll give it up to a year. But if you haven't met the family and friends, I'll give you up to a year. If you haven't met the family and friends, he may not be your masculine, or he may not be awakened to it. Or maybe that's just not that connection, you know. Because men that love you, whether they have the divine masculine title or not, if they love you, they're going to show you off. You're going to meet the friends. You're going to meet the family. You're going to meet the mom, the dad, the brothers, the sisters, the aunts, the uncles, everybody. Have you met them? Have you met them? It all matters. What else, masculines, before I close this up? What else, masculines, before I close this up? Guys, so this is what's going on with your masculines. Place yourselves. Know where you fit. Every situation is not the same. Every reading is not for everyone. He has to know where he is going, his purpose, and show the way. Yes, but without listening to his divine feminine, within and outside, he won't be moving forward. So, you got to communicate, guys. Once he starts listening to you, he'll start moving forward. But see, you got to start talking. You got to start communicating. You got to start video talking. Whatever y'all do, however you communicate. If you're not in communication, you're not coming into union. Period. He knows that he never feels superior. He never gets back into competition mode. He is the creative force for his divine feminine partner. So he knows who he is. He knows who he is. He just has to be ready to step into that role, because the real divine masculine knows that if he steps into that role, he's responsible for you. Final card. The more firm a man is in his divine masculine energy, the more his feminine partner can relax in her own divine feminine energy, and vice versa. What this means here is, guys, once you start coming into connection and you know you're in connection and you know the energy that you and your divine masculine have, you can relax. You won't be so pressed. If I had to put this on me, I'm not shook at all. And the reason why I'm not shook at all is because I've been awake to the connection, and I know I'm far more advanced than the person that I think is my divine. Well, I don't think he is. I know he is. We've talked about it. He knows too. So you know where you place, and you know your connection, and you know your story, you know your history. You know if he's been a bad guy or a good guy. You know if he's worthy of allowing him to come back. You know if he's just a dick, you know, just out there screwing people around. But trust me, if you're in a divine feminine and a divine masculine connection, or a twin flame connection, or a soulmate connection, or energetic connection, that's what it is. It's an energetic connection. You will know it. And your person knows it too, because it's something that can't be explained. It's one of those things where you can go for months and not talk. And the minute you talk, it's like that. There's no hate when you're not talking to each other. There's no ill will when you're not talking to each other. There's no worry, no fear when you're not talking to each other. You know that that person is living out his life, and they know that you're living out your life. Everything is done in divine timing. It's a respect thing, guys. It's also called maturity. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear it because these connections are hard. Yeah, they are. But if this is your person and you know it deep down inside, and I know because I read for a lot of people, and those connections are there. They're there. And I know a lot of exes, the people that we claim karmic, but a lot of exes don't want to hear it, because I know you're watching too. Just like I know the divine feminines, and we're all divine feminines, we're all divine masculines, we all are. We're men and women, period. But sometimes I'm doing the readings and it's not in the divine feminine's favor. So it's like it's for you to take it on the chin. It's not for you to hate the divine masculine. I know we have our days where we get upset, but you can't hate them. This person has to follow his heart, just like you have to follow yours. And it's energy, and only you know when enough is enough, and only you know if this connection is real. Only you know. The cards are here for guidance and to kind of tell you what space he's in. But energetically, the two of you together have to control that. You know, you and your divine masculine, he can call you today and say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, blah, 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 and pull out, right? And you're like, okay, you give it a few days and you call him back and you have a real conversation, depending on how that energy goes, you could probably change his mind. You see what I mean? So when it comes to this divine masculine and this divine feminine stuff, guys, just know where you place. That's all I know. Just know where you place, and know that every reading is not your reading. So don't claim it, especially if it's bad. But listen to this. Listen to it again. Know where you place with your masculine. Everybody is not a divine masculine. Everybody does not deserve that title. All right, guys, so this is your reading. I don't know how it's going to come across, but I was trying to be nice. I was just trying to explain, you know, the connection or whatever, and where your masculine is. So I'm just going to upload this shit and see what happens. I may just, you know what, I'm going to turn off the comments. That way you guys can just think about it. All right, bye. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.